Welcome to Downtown Crown. Now, this is truly incredible, and this is what it means to live in an urban, walkable dwelling community. Everything is here. So, we start off on the back end of Downtown Crown, and we have a lovely area where you can walk along a path behind all of the shopping, just away from some of the residential areas. There's some brand new condos that are just behind us here. Look at that landscape. This is what it looks like in the morning. Lots of lush, beautiful trees. This is what surrounds you. You have areas where you can sit down and just kind of soak up the sun. There's a little area with some water, and here's some of the housing. These are some of the wonderful townhomes that have been recently built over here. There's truly walkable urban living in Downtown Crown. I promise you're going to love it. So we want to get started, and we're just going to take a nice, bright, sunshiny walk up here. Now, a lot of times, if you're lucky, you can see deer, geese, all kinds of lovely creatures, okay, if you just look over top of that railing there. And, we wanted to highlight Downtown Crown because if you're not someone that's already able to take advantage of this, sitting over here having a good time, well, you need to know about one of the most vibrant, the most active, freshest communities inside of the DC, Washington metropolitan area. This is just going to be a stone's throw away from everything that is at the end of the metro line. Okay, so if you live in the area, if you live in the lovely Copley condominiums, there's a shuttle to the metro. Yeah, you can sit down right there. You got benches and things like this, as you can see. There's really, I think, everything that you could possibly want. They've built it into Downtown Crown, and you're going to see that as we continue to soak up this lovely view and make our way into the main retail shopping district. Downtown Crown is one of those areas where it's always super busy. There's always something going on, and we're talking anywhere from fireworks to yoga to live music. There's things that are happening here all throughout the year. So there's no shortage of activities, and you're not going to find yourself getting bored if you're living at Downtown Crown. It's probably one of the top 3 areas in Montgomery County, Maryland. And as you know, if you have been on this channel before watching anything, Montgomery County is one of the richest counties in America, okay? So you have to understand that they're going to invest heavily into the infrastructure of Downtown Crown. And you got lots of trees here. So on the end here, you see there's a UPS store, okay? So now if you live in the area, you don't need to worry about how you're going to be able to get your packages out. Now, if you live in those townhouses, I personally would recommend receiving all of your smaller packages there, right? That's a safe way to avoid anything that happens with, people putting their hands on things that don't belong to them. So, that's an option if you live at Downtown Crown. Just spend a few dollars per month and get you a little mailbox. Now, we have a salon here, which is extremely popular from what I understand. There's the Zag place where they do screen repairs. They're fixing cracked screens, things of that nature. And there's the art and chemistry salon here. And as we come to this corner, this is where it starts to get exciting. Here on your left is Coastal Flats. The bread basket is excellent. And on your right here, Paladar. Always packed, super busy. Guacamole is nearly to die for, okay? The happy hour is pretty good, and they have some sweet potato donuts. Let me tell you, goodness gracious. Wow. Seriously, they're incredible. So across from Coastal Flats, you have Sephora, right? And that's going to allow you to get all of your beauty care needs. But back to Paladar. Paladar, they have rum flights. This is a Latin kitchen, as you can see, and a rum bar. They have rum flights where you can taste a bunch of different types of rum. They have a pretty good menu. Surprisingly enough, they got a decent burger as well. You wouldn't think it, but they have a burger that's really good. And right here is where you can pull up and park if you just want to get some Paladar or one of these other restaurants, but mainly Paladar to go. Now, check this out. Right behind Paladar, I don't know if you're seeing this. Right behind Paladar, and also this lovely restaurant, which I'll talk about shortly. This is called Ted's Bulletin. I got a lot to say about Ted's Bulletin. Right here, you see we just passed the restaurants, and those are houses. Okay, I got friends that I helped move over here. Right behind these restaurants. It's amazing. You can sit over there. There's a little area just behind Paladar where you can sit down. There's a little area that they set off for you with some trees. There's trees everywhere here. Okay, so it's not like, you know, being in like a New York City or something like that where there's no trees and no grass. No offense to New York, but if you're moving here from New York and you miss trees, you're welcome. So these are amazing houses. They have rooftop terraces, decks, lofts, whatever you want to call that space. Look at that. These are impeccable, and I know that you can see them from here, but they're even better in person. They have those rear load garages. I mean, really modern, sleek looking stuff, and it looks right over top of everything. Downtown Crown is extremely hard to beat when it comes to design principles, and everything is right here for you. Okay, so we have a bunch of restaurants right here that we're going to get to. So if you lived in some of these houses that were right behind here, then you could see where they do some of the events right here. Okay, they have a lot of stuff that they set up right there, yoga, different things that are happening, music and things like that. It gets really lively here, but you know, not in a disturbing way. It's just they have community activities going on. So they have various styles of townhomes here, as you can see, and we're gonna walk a little bit further so that I can show you some more of the goodies. So here on your right, this is more of this pull up and pick up your stuff. This is a curbside pickup area if you want to get some food to go. More of these. Can you imagine being across the street from here? So look at this. We got Asia 9, Meze, and Pizza, Ted Bulletin. All of those you can pull up right here and pick up your food to go. Now I have a confession to make. This place right here is very near and dear to my heart. Meze is one of the best fast casual places I can think of. And Pizza, if you're from this area, you know about And Pizza. There's a rectangular pizza. Pretty amazing. I think we talked about it in another video. Asia 9, they have a Thai sushi full bar. You might want to check that out. Okay. They have a grill, just, you know, most things you can think of there. La Madeleine, if I'm saying that right. Got a tasty couple of breakfast items, believe it or not. Really nice stuff on the breakfast menu there. And they have some crafty baked goods there. So it's a nice little French cafe. You can come and get some stuff in the morning before you start out your day. And a couple of these spots have been vacant, and we're expecting some new and exciting retail options to come over here soon. But in the meantime, you can hit Cinnaholic. This is a local, I believe it's a minority owned business, so you can come and support them. I think it's a franchise. They have gourmet cinnamon rolls. You can see some of them right there. They're really, really elaborate. So if you're into that kind of stuff, come check them out. Now here's the Pour House on the corner, and that's P-O-U-R house. Okay, as in pouring you a brew, because that's what they sell. This is a place that specializes in the beers, and boy, oh boy, do they have lots of them. They do have food as well, not just beer. Okay, so if you see right here, the rock and roll brunch, you know, they get pretty lively here. This is something that happens on the weekends, and this is a newer offering from Pour House because they want to expand. They didn't used to have a lot of food once upon a time, but that rock and roll brunch is a great addition. And I think they also work with a company where they sell a hot chicken sandwich and a few other things. So you want to check them out if you love beer. Now there's more over here for you. You see Sephora over there across the street, and then there's the Woodhouse Spa. Okay, and this is going to be to one of our corners that we're walking up towards inside of the lovely, lovely downtown Crown. So as you can see, there's always areas to sit down and just hang out. You see people walking dogs, pushing strollers. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. And what makes it so great is that you can live here, but you can also shop and dine here. It's a rare combination. We don't have a lot of these in Montgomery County, and really in the area in general. Like, you don't need a car. You just have everything that you want. And hopefully some of this other stuff comes around. Oh, like glamorous nails. So if you want to get dolled up a little bit, get yourself cleaned up, well, you have that right there. And so that's something else that you can walk to. Now, there used to be a burger place right here. Sadly, it's gone away. Hopefully it'll get replaced with something else very soon. And you see there's a drop off if you want to do some donations for Planet Aid there. Then you have parking. A lot of parking here. A lot of parking, and I mean a lot of parking. Spice Life. This is going to be fast casual Indian fare, as it denotes right here. So these are going to be really big bowls. We're talking curries and biryani, stuff that is extremely tasty, but you can get it quickly, right? It's not a place where you have to sit down and wait and do the white tablecloth thing. It's just something that you can grab and go. And then after that, by the way, please check them out. Support that local business. When you come to town, please make sure that you check them out. Okay, then we have some residential stuff going on right here. And then there's Crown Dental. So again, in the spirit of having everything right here where you need it, if you have a toothache, you don't need to go hop in a lift or something like that. You can walk right up here to a dentist that I believe has pretty good ratings and get yourself taken care of. Everything's right here for you. The little gym, okay? This is going to be fitness for the kiddies. So you want them to be able to move around. We know how important it is to stay active, right? They have that here. They've thought of darn near everything that you can ask for here in this little plaza. If you're thinking about how to invest your money, there's Charles Schwab. So you can go in here and you can talk to them, make an appointment, get some free coffee, and talk about where you might want to put some of your money, or where you might want to start to direct your money. If you've already put some money somewhere, then there's Navy Federal. We do have a large community of military service members, and we are extremely grateful for them. We thank them every day that we can for their service. And if you're watching, please know that as someone that comes from a military family, I sincerely appreciate your service. And here, this is the path here. As you can see, this is a carved out sidewalk here for walking, biking, running, everything like that. And this is just across from, you have the Rio Washingtonian Center across from there, just past this light. But this is the intersection. This is going to be one of the edges of downtown Crown. As you can see, you can live right over top of all this stuff. Like, everything's been thought of for you. And just down there, if you keep going straight down there, you're going to make it right at the light. And if you make that right, that's going to put you on 270. So from 270, you can go to Frederick, or you can go straight down to DC. Boom. Everything is just right here. I mean, it's really probably as ideal as it can get. Now back to the food. Ted's Montana Grill. Okay. If you're not familiar, and I know it's weird because we got two places called Ted's here, like right across the street from each other, right? Well, somehow they made it work. So Ted's Montana Grill is the one where you can get the steaks and all the bison and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in big slabs of beef, so to speak, well, you should check out Ted's Montana Grill. And this is just going to show you a bit more of what these establishments look like. And as you can see, you're literally you can live right over top of all of this stuff. So Ted's Montana Grill, really impressive. We have found them to offer some premium dining options. As you can see, they got that big old animal on the side of the building there. That's a part of their logo. So check out Ted's Montana Grill if you are in town. And then after Ted's, then there's urgent care here. Okay, so excuse me, that's not the urgent care. That's going to be a rehab facility. So, again, like How could you not? They have whatever one might think of. It's pretty much everything's right here. Speaking of things that you could think of, there's Verizon. Now you do want to be clear. This is an authorized dealer. Okay, this is not an official Verizon outfit from the Verizon company. This is an authorized dealer. So when you go there, the experience may be a little bit different, but they have it. Then there's this Carnegie at the Washingtonian Center. This is a community center. You can learn more about that later. I won't get too much into that. But on the other side of here, you see you have some nice artwork. And right down there, there's going to be more parking. Yet again, it's parking everywhere. I really like the way they've set this up with the old school artwork then mixed in with the directories. It's very impressive. So now as we come back here, you'll see that there is lots of housing just again right over top. Now they had a big furniture outfit. They've had a few different things here, but now there's a large vacant space there waiting for another impressive new business to come in. So, if you're looking for a few thousand square feet of space, let me know, and maybe we can get you in here so you can start to serve the community with your business offerings. But past here, you're going to have the Woodhouse Spa. Now that's a premium place, as you can tell by these lovely wood doors with the wreaths right here. It's a day spa, right? And anything you can think of, facial, mani-pedi, massage, they have all of those things at the Woodhouse. So that's another option for you. So if you're looking to get pampered, if you were at Sephora and you just thought to yourself, you know what, I deserve some me time, then you can go ahead and check out the Woodhouse Day Spa. Make yourself an appointment and really relax. Now, here's a place you don't have to make an appointment for. Right in front of you is Ted's Bulletin. Good Lord. Let me just tell you what's happening here. They have the chicken and biscuits. They have these home fries. They have, oh my God, they make their own Pop-Tarts, okay? I'm sure they're not called Pop-Tarts because that's a branded, but they make like what are essentially Pop-Tarts. They got these huge cakes. They got breakfast like all day. Oh my God. Please go to Ted's Bulletin, okay? When you get here, call me. We'll go to Ted's Bulletin together. I love Ted's Bulletin. I had to stop going because I was going too much. Okay, back to the tour. Lululemon. They have a store here, right? If you need some workout gear, some yoga gear, or something like that. Warby Parker. Hopefully I said that right. You see that there's a few of those locations here. If you watched our other video with the walking tour, you saw there was one in Pike and Rose, so they're very popular. There is Massage Envy over here, right? So if you're looking for a different type of an experience with massage, then they have that here for you. And I think they have monthly memberships, so you can just be on a schedule. And then next to that is going to be Pilates. Now, so don't do those in that order. You want to do the workout and then the massage, not the other way around, okay? So that you can be nice and pliable. You got a convenient Bath and Body Works outfit right here. So if you're into Bath and Body Works, they have that right here for you, a nice sized retail storefront. Then there's some more space, and then there's the Ideal Image. Now this is a medical spa. I'll let you do a little bit more research, but there's a lot of different things that you can get done at the med spa, and I think it's all stuff that can happen like within a day or several appointments, and just do some things that if you want to, they have them ready for you, and they want to make you look and feel however you want. Speaking of making you look a certain way, we have a lovely art studio over here, okay, just across from there, so you can get some craft work done. Then we have Lovesac, where they sell different types of lounging couchy cushion kind of stuff. And then there's Mason Reed, which I believe is a color bar, so you can get some hair color done. And then if you want to hit the Ruth Chris Steakhouse, Now, if you're familiar, then you know Ruth's Chris is one of the more well-known steakhouses in our area. And what Ruth Chris offers is big old steaks, but they have a happy hour that is right impressive, like a really impressive happy hour. So you want to check them out between 4 and 7 if you can. Now, across from Ruth's Chris is a lovely salad outfit here, Sweet Green, which we're just passing by. Then there's more parking. Okay, there's always going to be parking. There's no shortage of parking. And on this side of Ruth's Chris, you see you can live right above there, which is insane, right? Like where else can you come and just live and just walk right? It's the New York feel, but you know, without the tightness. Come get a salad, hit Sweet Green. Right here we have the Downtown Crown Beer and Wine. Then you got the Starbucks. Then you got the Wells Fargo. If you want to do some banking, then you got the LA Fitness. So they've thought of pretty much everything. They're going to do everything except for chew your food up for you. Okay? You still got to chew your own food, but they'll bring it to you. They'll cook it. They got your beer and wine ready. Everything is here. Sweet Green is amazing, by the way. If you're looking for a salad or something like that, absolutely exceptional. Now, you see this area right here where all these chairs are. This place rocks. After work, this place is rocking and rolling. There are people that are regulars. It's basically like a bar, honestly, like an upscale bar kind of an experience. And they're here. And you got Floyd's Barbershop across the street right here. So if you need those services, they have them right here for you. Again, you don't need a car. Then, of course, you have Starbucks. And we all know what you might need Starbucks for. And now you have that. So you don't need to travel to get to it. Okay? So go over here, withdraw a little bit of money, hit Floyd's Barbershop, leave a nice tip. Before or after that, go to the gym, however you want to do that. Okay, now there's no excuse. You can walk to the gym so you can stay in whatever shape you feel like you want to be in, you know, and it's all right here for you. Downtown Crown is one of the most amazing mixed-use facilities in Montgomery County, located in Gaithersburg, Maryland. If you're interested in moving over here, if you want to live near this Harris Teeter and be able to get your groceries, do pretty much everything that you need to do, I'm here for you. My name is Cedric Stewart, residential and commercial real estate. I'm your moving guide in the Montgomery County, DC area. We are here for you. Hit the link below to start to talk to us. Let us know what you're thinking about doing. Okay, fill out that survey. Shoot us an email, send us a text message. We'd love to talk to you and help you think about how you can move into the area. We do this all the time. We are your local guides and we want to be here to help you. So please enjoy, take good care of yourself. Thanks for tuning in and we'll see you next time.